Hey, it's actually Sunday, right? Solo Leveling's next episode might be out. How many of you people are watching that show? I guess I'll have to wrap up this video quickly. Anyways, today's video is going to be very interesting. We have a brand new laptop in the house, and this one is actually like nuts at an affordable price point, guys. It's a new model from Infinix, Y4 Max, just launched today in the Indian market, and as I've told you, it packs like crazy hardware. First of all, it is powered by Intel's all new 13th gen platform and is available in i3, i5, i7 variants. Plus, you're also getting like a super big 16 inches 1080p IPS level 16:10 aspect ratio display. And not to miss out the RAM, you're also getting like PCI Gen 3 SSD, 1080p webcam is also there, and plenty of other features. So this is what we'll be unboxing and checking out. And main highlight, as I've told you guys, is the pricing. Laptop pricing starts under 40,000 rupees with all of this configuration. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly get started with the video. Our brand new Y4 Max laptop came in this sort of box packaging, similar packaging just like the other InBook series laptops from Infinix. You have a picture on the front and also some specs and details at the back side. Now there is nothing much to unbox over here, guys, so I'll quickly jump into the contents of the package. You get your brand new laptop, and by the way, this particular model is available in two different colors. You get silver edition and blue edition. We have the blue edition right now. Keeping that aside, you're also getting a 65-watt Type-C power adapter for charging, and a Type-C to Type-C cable is also included. Not to miss out some user manual and paperwork. So that's it, quick unboxing is done. Now let me give you a closer look at the laptop and first talk about the design and build quality part. So this is our brand new Y4 Max laptop from Infinix, and initial impressions, laptop actually looks quite beautiful, guys. I mean, look at this clean and modern looking design, and definitely feels premium for the price that you're paying. On the top lid now you have a two-tone sort of finishing. You're getting matte finish at the top and lower profile, and at the central area you're getting a brushed metallic sort of finish with a simple Infinix logo at the center. But to be honest, even this laptop has a very similar design just like their other InBook series laptops. Have a look at the Y1, Y2 as well. I don't know, maybe Infinix has their signature style and they want to maintain this across all the models, but you know, subtle differences would definitely be appreciated, at least on this premium sort of model. Keeping that aside, let me also tell you about the portability and dimensions. First of all, keep in mind that it actually features a large 60 inches display with a 16:10 aspect ratio, and taking that into consideration, it is actually quite slim, I would say. Look at this, it's only around 0.7 inches in thickness, yet packs powerful hardware like Intel's 13th gen platform. And talking about the weight, it is slightly a bit on the heavier side only. It's around like 1.78 kgs, but still manageable, I would say. You can easily throw it in your backpack and carry it anywhere. And now talking about the build quality, solid build quality, guys. Entire body is made of like metal, aluminum alloy to be precise, and definitely feels durable. Let me just give you a closer look on all the sides and show you the available connectivity ports on this model. Starting off from the left side, here you're getting a full size HDMI port, a USB 3.0 port is also there, Type-C port is available with a tiny charging status indicator. There is nothing on the front side, and going to the other side, here you've got some more ports which include a micro SD card reader, one more Type-C port is there, 3.5mm audio jack is available, and lastly one more USB 3.0 port is available. And that's it, these are all the available ports on this model. First thing you might actually notice over here is, hey Vimal, I don't see any sort of cutouts or vents for air circulation. What about that? So let me actually tell you, they are neatly hidden behind the hinge on this laptop. Let me give you a closer look and show you. But still, I would really appreciate if Infinix could add some sort of cutouts and vents on the bottom profile as well, especially near the cooling area. That will definitely aid in the thermal performance. Anyways, moving on, you do have some rubber feet on all the sides, and look at these two grills over here. These are your stereo speakers, each of 2 watts, and yes, they're also powered by DTS as well. And wait a second, I haven't told you about the hardware upgradability, right? RAM onboard is soldered and cannot be upgraded, so you'll have to choose while buying only either 8GB or 16GB LPDDR4X. And talking about the storage, you're actually getting 2 M.2 slots. One is already occupied with a 512GB PCI Gen 3 SSD, and the other one you can easily install one more M.2 SSD and expand up to like 1TB storage. So that was completely our overview on the design and exteriors part. Let me quickly open up the laptop and also talk about the interiors as well. Y4 Max literally features a 16 inches 1080p resolution full HD plus IPS level display, and main highlight is that 16:10 aspect ratio. You're getting much larger vertical viewing distance. We'll come there and talk about that in a moment. Look at the bezels as well. Very narrow bezels actually on the sides at the top and bottom as well. Going to the top side, here you're getting a full HD 1080p webcam with dual star LED lighting, and on the bottom you have a tiny Infinix logo. So that's it about the upper half section. And going to the lower half section, let me give you a closer look and talk about the keyboard and touchpad as well. Y4 Max features a pretty standard white LED backlit chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard is good. The keys on board had a tactile and clicky feedback. Key cap quality is also nice. Key travel is also comfortable. On the overall, I had like a pleasant experience using this keyboard. And as I've told you, it is also white LED backlit. So yes, brightness of this LED lighting is also adjustable using the function keys. And coming down to the touchpad, this is again one more main highlight. You're getting a larger 7 inches premium AG glass cover touchpad, and quality of this touchpad is really good, guys. It is quite spacious, I would say. Look at the size of this thing. It was easily recognizing all my inputs and gestures, and I faced no sorts of dead zones anywhere. Okay, I know you people want to directly jump to the benchmarks and check out the performance, but wait a second, let me also talk about the display, because display is like the main highlight on this particular model. Y4 Max features a slightly larger 16 inches 1080p resolution IPS level display, and main highlight is you're getting 16:10 aspect ratio. Compared to a regular 16:9 aspect ratio, now you're getting slightly higher viewing distance, vertical viewing distance, by almost up to 11%. And this can greatly benefit office people, or maybe even if you're like a student doing coding, programming, because at a time you'll get more amount of data to be seen. So less scrolling you'll have to do. Definitely advantageous. And keeping that aside, if you talk about the detail, good amount of detail. You're almost getting like 1080p resolution, 1920 by 1200 at 16 inches. Everything looks crisp and clear, including text. And talking about the colors were also nice. It is producing good and accurate looking colors, all thanks to its IPS display. It covers up to like 60% NTSC color gamut range. I really wish it had at least 72% NTSC color gamut range, but TK, for the price that you're paying, I feel that is pretty good. And contrast ratio, black levels, all of these were decent. And coming to the brightness, this particular panel can offer up to 300 nits of brightness, and for a day-to-day sort of usage, I felt it was quite satisfactory, guys. Unless you're using this laptop in like a bright outdoor situation with lot of harsh sunlighting, for regular day-to-day sort of usage, this will definitely get your job done. Only thing you'll have to keep in mind is, since this is a 16:10 aspect ratio display, you'll get slightly larger black bars at the top and bottom whenever you're watching movies or any sort of videos on this OTT or even YouTube platform, guys. And coming to the speakers, not to miss out, you're getting stereo speakers, each of 2 watts, so totally you can expect around 4 watts of sound. And yes, it does have support for DTS audio processing as well. And overall audio quality was nice. It is producing crisp and clear detail with good amount of clarity and minimum distortions. All the dialogues are like clearly understandable, not an issue at all. Only thing I felt is, audio output could have been slightly higher, but apart from that, rest everything else was fine. Okay, about time we jump into the benchmarks and talk about the performance. But before that, let me quickly brush you up on the specs. As I've told you, Y4 Max is available in different configurations. i3, i5, i7 edition is also there. The one we have right now in the house is Intel's 13th gen i5 model. And that too, we are getting 1335U CPU, which is like a 10 core, 12 thread CPU. 2 P cores are there, 8 E cores are there. Max turbo clock is up to 4.6 GHz, and you're getting Intel Iris Xe graphics on board. Pair that with 16GB LPDDR4X RAM and also 512GB of PCI Gen 3 SSD, it's a very well capable machine for the price that you're paying. I've been using this laptop for the last couple of days for doing variety of tasks, and I was not disappointed, guys. Quite impressive performance is what I can say. It's great for students, for education purpose. Maybe you want to learn about coding, programming, and what coding, you can even do some content creation and productivity sort of applications as well. Adobe Photoshop, or maybe like 1080p video editing. All of these were running very well over here, guys. And day-to-day applications and tasks, don't even ask that, guys. Really smooth sort of experience. Didn't face any sorts of lags or stutters on this system. And now you might even ask about gaming, right? But first of all, let me tell you, it's not a gaming laptop, but that doesn't mean you cannot game on it. Yes, you can easily do some casual gaming. I mean, come on, it's got Intel Iris Xe graphics on board. So to show you that, we will be playing a couple of AAA title games actually, starting off with GTA 5. And let me tell you, you can actually play GTA 5 at 1080p native resolution normal graphics and still get like a really consistent 50 to 60 FPS. Look at this. Right now we're playing this game, as I've told you, at the recommended settings, and on an average we were getting around like 50-55 FPS, and in intense graphic scenes it was dropping around say 45 FPS. But still, pretty good performance is what I can say. You can definitely finish the game on this laptop. And not just this, I've also tried out Doom Eternal and a couple of other esport titles like Valorant, Fortnite. I could easily play these games with decent FPS. And one more thing I do have to mention is, have a look at the CPU stats. Thermal performance was really good for a thin and light notebook. Even despite playing for like 35-40 minutes also, the CPU temperatures were fluctuating around 60-62 degrees and max it was hitting around like 68 degrees centigrade. We're almost coming to an end, so before wrapping it up, let me tell you about the battery life as well. On board Y4 Max features a 70 watt-hour battery and battery life was decent, I would say. On a mediocre sort of usage with the brightness set to around 60% and you're watching a lot of 1080p videos on YouTube, a bit of text editing and also slightly video editing, you can expect around 8 to 9 hours of battery life per charge. And good thing is it does support 65 watt Type-C PD 3.0 fast charging as well. Well, that's it, our video on Infinix all new Y4 Max. Value for money laptop, guys. Seriously beefy specs for the price point. You're getting all metal premium body, good quality 16 inches 16 by 10 aspect ratio, 1080p resolution IPS display, powerful 13th gen hardware and also decent battery life. Only few things as I've mentioned in my video are, wish the display had slightly more color range and speaker output could have been higher. But apart from that, if you're looking for a powerful 13th gen laptop on budget, you can definitely check out this model. The special launch price for the i3 base variant starts at only around 37,990 rupees and our i5 variant costs around 43,990 rupees. Links for them will be available in the description box below. You can check it out there. So that's it. If you all enjoyed watching this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.